Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. Today I'm going to have a look at a puzzle that was sent in by a lady called Bettina from Switzerland. She was having a go at a New York Times hard puzzle and found this one too hard, so she asked us to have a look at it for her. Very happy to do that, always. Good fun. So let's have a look at this puzzle. Do feel free to kind of copy the puzzle down and have a go at it yourself first. And let's see how we get on. Pause it and have a think about it if you like, and we'll see how we do. So I'm seeing some ones down the middle here, a 1 in column 4 and column 5. The 1 in column 6 has to be in this box, can't be here because of that 1, so it can go in there. That's a nice start. Might put in some pencil marks as usual. The only place an 8 can be in this box is in one of those two cells, because of this 8 and this 8. 9s over here can only be in those two places in that box. 5 here and a 5 here and a 5 here places us a 5 in the very central square. That gets us a 5 up here. You can see that that 5 and that 5 rule out all those 5 squares, and that 5 rules out that one. So 5 is either here or here. 8s now, because of this 8, cutting out those two squares and this 8. 8 is either here or here. What else have we got? 1's down here, so that puts us a 1 either here or here. And 5 here, we've got a 5 either here or here. Oops. There. That 5, you can see, cuts out those 3 squares, and that 5 cuts out those 3. That just leaves those 2 in the last box. Now I might be missing something. Doesn't seem to be much else to go on. So where do we go next? 8's here, actually. There's an 8 in row 7 and row 8, so the 8's in this box must be in one of those two positions. And look, now this is interesting. This 5 in column 2 is cutting out those two cells. This 5 in row 8 is cutting out those two. And that now gives us a 5-8 pair. So because 5s and 8s have to be in one of those two boxes, we know that's a pair in some order. And that is interesting because now all the corner squares are not available in this box for numbers other than 2, 4, 6, 5, 8. Look at this 9. Where can the 9 go? Can't go here or here. Can't go in these two squares because of the 5-8 pair. So it must be in one of these two squares, and we have a 1-9 pair. The last two cells in this box are reserved for 7 and 3 because that's all that's left. So although we've only got 1 or 2 7s and 3s given in the grid, we know that those are 7 and 3 in some order. That's kind of a hidden pair, and I think that might prove very useful. 7, 6, 3, 9, 5, 8 in the column. Okay, 7 in the top left box must be on the left-hand side, and they've got that 7 as well. How about the 1, 9? 9 in this box must be in one of the corners because we've got a 9 there, and one of these is a 9. It's very important with these pairs to remember how powerful they're being. And look, those 5s have removed the possibility of that 5, so this square's a 5. And look, 6 in column 8 and a 6 in row 8, and that's ruled out 5 of the empty squares in that box. There goes our 6. 6 is either there or there in that box, and must be in column 7 in that box. And look, 7 is not in row 5 there, and not in column 9. So 7 must be either there or there in that box. And 1, oh, this is good. Look, 1 can't be here or here because of this 1, and it can't be here or here because of this 1. So 1 is either here or here. And we kind of know to within one box where 3, 4, 5, 8, 1, 7, 6 and 9 go. That leaves just 2 for this cell. Yeah. In fact, I think that was obvious. Yeah, I mean they were all prevented from being anything other than a 2. Well done if you spotted that earlier. That's good work. And that 2 restricts 2 in the central box to either there or there. And 2 over here is either there or there. Now, it just feels like this is ready to crack open somehow. 7, 8, 3, 2, 5, 6. 1 must be up the right hand side at the top. 2, 5, 8, 6. 5, 9, 7, 0, 8 must be either there or there. 8, 9, 1, 5, 2. Now, I mean, well done if you're picking up the next stage ahead of me. That's quite possible. We're not superhuman. What should I be looking for here? 7, 8, 5, 3, 2, 5, 1, 8. Still think we didn't quite make enough of that 7, 7, 3 pair that was so surprisingly available. That must be 1, 2 or 4. That must be 2 or 4. But I can't quite see how to decide yet. 1, 7, 8, 3, 5, 2, 6, 1. That's either 4 or 9, but don't know which. It's nearly giving up its secrets, this puzzle, but not quite. 2 must be either here or here, but that doesn't advance us very much. Yes, so it is this cell, isn't it, here? And just as I was saying earlier, it's worth remembering the pairs. We've got 1, 9 in that pair of cells there, and with 1, 9, 6 stopping not available for this cell and 7, 8, 3, 2, 5 above it, its only possibility remaining is a 4. So now we can put a 1, 9 pair in this box as well up here. That turns this 8 pair into an 8, 4 pair, and that gives us 2, 3 as the only remaining possibilities there. That resolves this 2 here. There it is. 5, 4, 6, 8, 2, 1. 3 also can't be there as well because of that same 2, 3 pair that we put in up at the top. So 3 is one of those. This is now 7 or 9. And look, there is a 9 in that pair, so it's the 7. And that means that this is a 3, 9 pair. And that's quite nice. Now that resolves this group of cells that were 1, 6, 9 and 7. They must be in this order. And that's a 1 box completely filled there. Now we must have a 1. Look, we've got a 1 in row 5 and a 1 in row 6. The 1 in row 4 has to be in this box. Sorry, that's a 1. And so we've got a 1 in column 1 and column 3 in this box, and a 1 in column 1 and column 3 in this box. So the 1 in the top box must be in column 2, and we've got a 1 there to decide where it is. So in goes our next 1. That resolves this 1, 9 pair. And we're making good progress now. We've just got 2 and 4 to fill in that column. Ooh, where are we going now? So yes, this is the remaining cell in this row. So that's the 3. 3, 5, 1, 2, 6, 9. Can't decide between 4 and 7 there. But that 3 puts 3 over here in column 6. And that means the 3 in column 5 must be up at the top. Now look, over here, 3 was restricted to rows 2 and 3. Here, 3 is restricted to rows 2 and 3. So here 3 must be at the top. Don't know which one yet, but again it's further elimination. 3, 1, 7, 5, 2, 5, 8, 6, 3, 2. This cell, there's only one possibility. Remember, 3, 2, 8, 5, 1 in the column, 5, 9, 4, 7 in the row. This has to be a 6. And that fixes the 6 down here, which we needed to figure out which one it was. 6, 8, 5, 1, 2, 3, 7 is one of these two, not sure which yet. 5, 6, 9, 4, 7, 8, 1. Surely that 6 helps a bit more. Yes, it does. The 6 in this box at the top can't be in column 4 or 5, so it must be over here in column 6, and that's made another pair. So that's an 8, 6 pair. Given this 9 and the fact that it can't be in one of those two cells, it must be at the top as well. And that puts a 9 in one of these two cells, making them another pair, 5 and 9 pair. So we have 5, 9, 8, 1, 2 must be either there or there now. 7, 3, 6. 6 can't be in the top two because of this one, and it can't be in the central one because of this one. Now the 5, 9 pairs blocking those two. 6 must be down the bottom of that box, and that resolves this 6, 8 pair. That resolves this 8, 4 pair. Does that take us forward finally? 9, 4, 8, 5, 1. Still, that's 2 or 4, that's 2 or 4. We don't quite know which is which. 5, 9, 1, 6, 8, 7. I'm feeling I'm incredibly close to a complete finish here. Well done. If you're ahead of me again, you may well be at this point. One of those is a 4, but 7 is still possible in several cells. 6 in the middle row. 6 there, 6 there, 6 there. That places our 6 here. That resolves 6 in the top left box. That resolves 2. Now we know that's a 4. This is a 2. We're just eliminating these as we go. 5, 4, 9, 6, 7. 1 and 2 are up in the top of this box. 8 and 3 are at the bottom, but we don't know the order yet. But that resolves the 3s. Well, they were resolved anyway. They're 7 and 4 in some order. And I think we are pretty much on the home stretch now. 8, 2, 1, 6. Where should we go to finish off? 2, 3 pair. That's been resolved there. That 3, is that useful? Yeah, I mean the only possibility left in this row 2, we've got a 5, 9 pair in the left box, so we need a 4 now. And that resolves this 4, which fixes 9. We get the 4, 7 pair there sorted. This is a 3. No, it's not. It's a 9 now. What else do we have in this box? 3 and 7. That has to be 3. This is 7. That fixes the 7 there. This is 4, 3 now up at the top. And that resolves the 3, 8 pair. That resolves the 8, 5 pair. We've got the 9, 1 pair sorted, and now this is the 9, 5 pair resolved there. 7 goes down here. It's the last number for the box and the column. 7, 3 there, and that disambiguates this 3, 9 pair. Loads and loads of pairs in that New York Times puzzle. Quite a nice puzzle, and I mean you had lots of opportunities to go faster than me there. I hope you did. But all we really needed to do was find these kind of hidden pairs. The 8, 5 pair was almost given at the start. The 9, 1 pair came fairly quickly, and that gave us the 7, 3 pair. And then we had to find a few cells where there was only one possibility, and I struggled for a while finding that 4 over there, but once that was done, it was fairly straightforward. So hope that was at least somewhat instructive for you. And thank you very much for watching us on Cracking the Cryptic. Please do subscribe. We love it when you do. And feel free to sponsor us on Patreon as well. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you again on Cracking the Cryptic. Bye for now.